Good morning everyone. Well, it's about 6 weeks to go before our first Breakfast Club after being shut for a year. And we're aware there have been a lot of questions, especially on the Breakfast Club social media sites, so we thought the easiest thing to do would be to have a simple Q&A session now to answer some of those questions. So one of the main questions was, why are we charging £5? Well, there are several reasons for this. And first and foremost, let me explain to those that aren't aware, the Haynes International Motor Museum is a registered charity. Our three main charitable objectives are the restoration and preservation of our collection, and the third one is education. And that is the education not only of museum visitors, but also to support all of the local schools, both primary, secondary and tertiary education. And so the money that you spend on coming to the Breakfast Club will go directly towards our charitable objectives. Another question many of you have asked is about the charge and how long it will last, and whether it's simply there just to cover the COVID period. It's certainly true that we've invested a lot of money to make the site COVID safe, but as I hope you will all appreciate when you do finally get on the site, we've also invested heavily in expanding the car park to be a year-round venue for breakfast clubs, and we now have an extra 550 car parking spaces. So that charge of £5 per car will now be a permanent charge, and it's per car, not person, so therefore whether you have 2 or 4 people in a car, it's still £5. So after that brief introduction, I'd like to hand you over to the rest of the team who will be able to answer your questions more specifically.
Hello, my name's Amanda. I'm the Operations Manager here at the museum, and today I'm going to be answering all your questions relating to Breakfast Club and the operation of the site. Do we pay the police to be on site? The simple answer to that is no. We do, however, encourage them to be here to discuss road safety. Some people have asked, can I arrive before 8 AM? The simple answer to that is no, as the gates will not be opening until 8 AM. One last point from me, if I could remind you all please to check our website for our code of conduct. The Breakfast Club is very much a family event, and we want everyone to have a fantastic day.
Hello, I'm Wendy, Food and Beverage Manager, and I'm responsible for all of the catering that will take place at the Breakfast Clubs. Some of you have asked what breakfast will look like during the current COVID-19 restrictions that we face during the early part of these Breakfast Clubs. Many have asked whether there will be a full breakfast available. We have pared down our offering to comply with all COVID-19 guidelines, and we'll be offering a delicious range of breakfast baps and Danish pastries, lots of teas and coffees, and cold drinks will be available. All served from outdoor catering units outside to enable us to comply with all the COVID restrictions, to serve you safely and to serve you quickly.
Hi, my name's Katie, I'm the Marketing Manager, and I'm going to be answering your comments and questions about the Haynes Breakfast Club communications and booking as well. One of the comments that's come up a few times is, do I have to pre-book for the event? The answer to this is yes, you do. This is to manage our numbers on site, but it's also to make sure we can keep you safe throughout the event. It'll also be easier for you to turn up on the gate with your ticket and be directed where to park. Can I turn up without a ticket? The answer to this is no. You will be turned away without a ticket. We have to adhere to very strict COVID guidelines, so please book online. Talking of booking online, as Chris, our CEO, has already mentioned, we will be continuing to charge £5 per car for these events, and events are booking up really quickly, so we would encourage you to book ahead for the rest of the year while you still can. Keep commenting online, and we can't wait to see you. If you have any other questions, just drop them in the comments.
So I hope that's covered some of the questions that you have. We're all very much looking forward to seeing you on May the 2nd. We'll all be there, so please do come and say hello, and if you have any other questions, we'll be more than happy to answer them then. Until then, drive safely, stay safe, can't wait to see you in May.